Children, in this video I am going to discuss about spherical mirrors, lenses, ray diagrams, and after of the numericals. Okay, so what are firstly we will discuss mirror. What are spherical mirror? So spherical mirror, from the word it is very clear that the spherical mirrors are the part of the sphere of which one surface is polished or painted and the reflection takes place through another surface. Now, depending on the surface through which the reflection takes place, the spherical mirrors are of two types. The one is a concave mirror and the second one is a convex mirror. What is the difference between these two mirrors, concave mirror and convex mirror? Now, wherever we are discussing about the concave mirror, cave, okay, it means that obviously cave is always inside. So the reflection always takes place through inner surface, okay, bulging in surface. So which one surface should be polished? It means that the outer surface. Okay. So whenever the outer surface of the mirror is polished and the reflection takes place through inner surface, this kind of mirror is called concave mirror. And whenever, in case of a convex mirror, bulging in surface is polished and the reflection takes place through bulging out surface, this kind of mirror is known as convex mirror. To remember it, always think that cave always lies inside. It means that the reflection takes place through inner surface. Okay, then that one mirror is known as concave mirror. As I have already told you that a spherical mirror is a part of a sphere. So it is a part of a sphere. If it is a part of a sphere, then every sphere must contain a center. So that center is called center of curvature. So if I am asking what is center of curvature of the mirror, so here the center is what is center of curvature? It is the center of a sphere, okay, of which mirror is a part. So whenever we are describing center of curvature, then it means that it is the center of the sphere of which mirror is a part. जिस स्फेयर का मिरर एक पार्ट होता है, उस स्फेयर का एक सेंटर होता है, उसे आप क्या बोलते हो? सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर. सो इट इज वेरी क्लियर दैट व्हाट इज सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर? इट इज सेंटर ऑफ hollow glass sphere of which mirror is a part. Center of curvature क्या बच्चे? Center of hollow glass sphere of which mirror is a part. Now, what is pole? The center point of the aperture of the mirror is called pole. Okay, and the line joining between the pole and the center of curvature, the line which is passing through pole and center of curvature, that is called principal axis. So if we are discussing about the principal axis, then what is its definition? A line, principal axis is a line passing through pole and center of curvature. Okay, so these are the few terms which are related to the spherical mirror. So what is a spherical mirror? A spherical mirror is a part of a sphere of which one surface is polished. Now, depending which surface is polished, mirror are of two types, concave and convex. If reflection takes place through inner surface, it is called concave mirror, and whenever the reflection takes place through bulging out surface, then that is called the convex mirror. What is center of curvature? Center of curvature of the mirror is center of hollow glass sphere of which mirror is a part. And what is principal axis? It is a line which is passing through pole and center of curvature of the mirror. Okay. So now I am going to discuss converging and diverging mirrors. From the word, it is very clear, whenever we are discussing about converging mirror, it means that they collect all the rays at a particular point. So whenever the mirror which collects all the rays, okay, that is called converging mirror, and the mirror which diverges, okay, all the rays, that is called diverging mirror. Now, if we are discussing about the concave mirror, what happens in case of a concave? It is pole which is center point of the aperture for a mirror, okay, and this one is center of curvature. So all the rays of light which are parallel to principal axis, they passes through a point, okay, at a principal axis, that is called focus. So if this one is a parallel line, it passes through the focus. There is another line which is parallel to principal axis, it also passes through focus. So we can say all the rays converge at a particular point, and that is called focus. So if we are discussing about the focus of the concave mirror, then what is it? A focus of concave mirror is a point on the principal axis at which all the rays converge after of reflection through the concave mirror. वो सारी पैरेलल रेज जिस पॉइंट पे प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के कलेक्ट होते हैं उस पॉइंट को आप क्या बोलते हो? फोकस बोलते हो. बट व्हेनेवर वी आर डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द कॉन्वेक्स रे, because inner surface is polished, reflection takes place through outer surface. Okay, suppose that this one ray which is parallel to principal axis, it can't pass through it because the other surface is polished. Now what will happen? It will diverge, and it appears that it is coming from a point on the principal axis, that is called focus. Okay, so all the rays of light which are parallel to principal axis, they appear to come from a point, okay, at a principal axis. This one point is called focus. So if we are describing the principal focus of the convex mirror, then it is a point on principal axis through which all the rays gets diverged after of the reflection. वो पॉइंट प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस से जिससे सारी रेस कैसी अपीयर होती है? डाइवर्ज होते हुए अपीयर होती है. इट इज कॉल्ड प्रिंसिपल ऑफ फोकस of convex mirror. But whenever we are discussing about the principal focus of concave mirror, then it collects all the rays which are parallel to the principal axis, and it diverges all the rays which are parallel to principal axis. So concave mirror is called converging mirror because it collects all the rays which are parallel to principal axis. So which one mirror is converging mirror? Concave mirror is called converging mirror. And which one mirror is diverging mirror? Convex mirror is called diverging mirror. It is very important कि which one mirror is converging and which one mirror is diverging. Okay. Here I am going to discuss the rules of image formation by concave mirror. Okay. So the first rule, the ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it passes through a point, okay, that is called focus. So all the rays which are parallel to principal axis, they passes through focus. That this one is the first rule of image formation by concave mirror. Okay. Second rule, a ray of light which is passing through focus, it will be parallel after of reflection through the concave mirror. And the third one rule, a ray of light which is passing through center of curvature, it will retrace its path or it will return back along the same path. So again I am repeating it. A ray of light which is parallel to principal axis passes through focus. A ray of light which is passing through focus, it becomes parallel after of reflection. And a ray of light which is passing through center of curvature, it will retrace its path or it will return back along the same path. Now here I am going to discuss the image formation by concave mirror. Firstly, we should understand at least 2 rays are required to make an image. Okay, so how many minimum number are rays to form an image? 2 minimum rays, at least minimum 2 rays are required to form an image. We will originate the ray, 2 rays from the object and we will form the image. Okay, so minimum number of rays which are required to make an image are 2. Okay, now we are placing the object and at different positions. Okay, and we will form the image. This one is the principal axis, pole, focus and center of curvature. Firstly, we will place the object. Suppose it in focus. What will happen? You have to draw 2 rays. Okay, as I have earlier told you. Okay. So apply any 2 rules. A ray which is parallel to principal axis, it passes through focus. A ray of light which is passing through center of curvature will retrace its path. Here we all are seeing that these 2 reflected rays are parallel to each other. They will not meet. So the image which is formed is at infinity and highly enlarged, real and inverted. Okay, so whenever the object is placed at the focus where the image will form, it will form at infinity. Okay, and it will be highly enlarged, inverted and real. Now I will place the object in between the focus and center of curvature. So if the object is placed in between focus and center of curvature, apply any 2 rules of image formation. The first rule, a ray which is parallel to principal axis, it passes through focus. Second rule again, you will start the ray from the point B. Okay, always you have to start from B. Okay, second rule, a ray which is passing through center of curvature will retrace or return back along the same path. And we all are, if you will draw by measuring them, then you will see that these 2 rays will meet each other beyond C. Okay, so this one is the first reflected ray and here this one is second reflected ray. They both meet each other beyond C. But the image which is formed is enlarged. Okay, and it is inverted because the object is placed just above the principal axis and the image is formed below the principal axis. So we all are seeing that the image which is formed is inverted, उल्टी है, object को ऊपर रख रहे हो और image जो form हो रही है वो below the principal axis form हो रही है. इसका मतलब जो image form हो रही है that is inverted and real. Why it is real? Because all the rays, both the rays are actually meeting each other. So the image which is formed is real and inverted. And real image can be projected on the screen. So whenever in any numerical it is being asked from you that the image is formed on the screen या फिर image को screen पे obtain कर रहे हैं तो वो कौन सी image होगी जिसको screen पे आप obtain करते हो? That is always real. Okay. So real image can be obtained on the image on the screen. Virtual image can't be obtained on the screen. So here the image which is formed is real and inverted. Of course it is magnified. So whenever the object is placed in between the focus and center of curvature, the image will form beyond the C and it will be real and inverted and it will be magnified. Okay. Now I am going to discuss the third rule of image formation. Whenever the object is placed at center of curvature. So a ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it passes through focus. A ray of light which is passing through focus, it will be parallel. You will see that the image will also form at C. Okay. And both the image and the object are of equal size. So whenever the object is placed at C, the image will also form at C, that is center of curvature. And in this case, because the object distance and the image distance are same, so the image will be of equal size as of the object. So the image which is formed is of equal size. Two reflected rays are actually meeting. है ना, एक रिफ्लेक्टेड रे कौन सी है बच्चे, ये, और एक कौन सी रिफ्लेक्टेड रे है, ये. They are meeting at a point B dash. So the image will be real and inverted and of equal size, and the image will also form at C. Now, after of this, we will place the object beyond C. Here I have placed the object beyond C. So, apply first rule. A ray which is parallel to principal axis, it passes through focus. A ray which is passing through center of curvature will retrace its path. So, here this one is the object and the image is formed between F and C. And it is inverted and it is diminished also. Image जो form हुई है वो बच्चे कैसी है, छोटी है. So the image is formed between C and F. It is real and inverted but diminished. Now the one case, whenever the object is placed at infinity. Whenever the rays are coming from the infinity, they are not parallel to principal axis, they are slanting. So whenever the rays are coming from the infinity, suppose a ray which is passing through focus, it will be parallel, okay? And the second, we will apply the second rule. A ray which will incident at pole, it will reflect back, making the same angle as the angle of incidence. So here we all are seeing that the image will form at focus. So whenever we are placing the object at infinity, the image will form at focus. Of course, it will be highly diminished. So whenever the object is placed at infinity, the image is formed at F. It is highly diminished. Okay? And it is real and inverted. बच्चे एक और रूल होता है जिसमें क्या करते हैं, ऑब्जेक्ट को पोल पे, रे को पोल पे इंसिडेंट करते हैं, तो वो रे जो पोल पे इंसिडेंट होती है वो सेम एंगल के साथ रिफ्लेक्ट होती है, क्योंकि आपको पता है कि नॉर्मल की तरह बिहेव करेगा, तो जितना एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस होगा उतना ही एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन होगा, उसके साथ रिफ्लेक्ट करेगी. ओके, now a last one case, whenever we will place the object in between the focus and pole, और यही एक केस होता है जिसमें कॉनकेव मिरर वर्चुअल इमेज फॉर्म करता है. सो वो कौन सा केस है जिसमें कॉनकेव मिरर वर्चुअल इमेज फॉर्म करता है? तो बच्चे वो केस है whenever we are placing the object in between pole and focus. So whenever we are placing the object in between the focus, apply two rules as usual. A ray which is parallel to principal axis passes through focus. A ray which is passing through center of curvature will retrace its path. Okay, so here we will see that these two reflected rays are not parallel to each other, but they are diverging. So whenever we will produce them backward, they will meet at each other at a particular point. Okay, so the image is formed, but it is virtual in nature because these two reflected rays are not actually meeting. Okay, but by producing them, we can meet them. Okay, so of course the image which is formed is virtual and erect, because if object is placed above the principal axis, then the image is also formed above the principal axis. तो इसका मतलब अगर ऑब्जेक्ट मतलब इमेज भी सीधी है, ठीक है ना, दैट इज नॉट इन्वर्टेड and it is beyond the mirror and it is virtual and erect but magnified. The image which is formed is, इसका मतलब बाकी सारे केसेस में कॉन्केव मिरर कैसी इमेज फॉर्म करता है, रियल और इन्वर्टेड फॉर्म करता है. एक केस होता है जिसमें कॉन्केव मिरर वर्चुअल इमेज फॉर्म करता है. वो कौन सा केस होता है जिसमें कॉन्केव मिरर वर्चुअल इमेज फॉर्म करता है? व्हेन वी आर प्लेसिंग द ऑब्जेक्ट इन बिटवीन पोल एंड फोकस. So here I am going to discuss the image formation takes place by the convex mirror. In case of a convex mirror, object will place in front of a mirror, okay, in this side. Okay, so suppose that we have placed the object at here. So what will happen? Apply any tool. A ray of light which is parallel to principal axis. Whether it will pass through the focus? Not. Because this one surface is polished. This surface polished है तो वो इधर से कैसे पास हो सकती है? It will be diverged and appears to come from the focus. ऐसा लगेगा कि वो फोकस से आ रही है. And the second rule, a ray of light which is passing through center of curvature. लेकिन ऐसा पास तो हो नहीं पाएगी, but it will appear that it is passing through the focus. It will reflect along the same path. Okay. So the image which is formed, it's highly diminished form हो रही है and it is virtual and erect. So convex mirror is a mirror which always forms virtual image that is diminished in nature. अच्छा, आपने कॉन्केव मिरर में भी देखा था कि कॉन्केव मिरर भी वर्चुअल फॉर्म कर रहा था. वो कौन सा केस था जिसमें कॉन्केव मिरर वर्चुअल फॉर्म कर रहा था? जब ऑब्जेक्ट को हमने कहाँ पे प्लेस किया था? पोल और फोकस के बीच में. Whenever the object is placed in between the pole or and focus of the concave mirror, then the image will form. It will be virtual. लेकिन उस virtual और इस virtual में कुछ difference है. That virtual image was magnified, but this virtual image is diminished. So concave mirror भी virtual image form करता है, convex mirror भी virtual form करता है, लेकिन दोनों के virtual में difference क्या है? जो कॉन्केव कौन सा मिरर है? कन्वर्जिंग मिरर. कन्वर्जिंग मिरर जब वर्चुअल फॉर्म करता है तो वो मैग्नीफाइड होती है, बट डाइवर्जिंग मिरर यानी कॉन्वेक्स मिरर जब फॉर्म करता है तो वो हमेशा कैसी होती है? डिमिनिश्ड होती है. दिस इज द मेन डिफरेंस विच वी हैव टू रिमेम्बर. सिमिलरली एज वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अर्लियर अबाउट स्फेरिकल मिरर्स, नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट स्फेरिकल लेंसेज. What are spherical lenses? Of course, it is a part of a sphere. Okay, it is a part of the sphere. Now, depending the shape, whenever mirror is actually lens is what? It is a transparent glass. Okay, if the center part of the mirror is thicker than its edges, then this one lens is called convex lens. Okay, but whenever the center part of the lens is thinner as compared to edges, this one lens is called concave lens. So if the center part is thicker, ऐसे convex, thinner, concave. Okay, so of course the center point of the lens is called optical center. This one is the principal axis which is passing through optical center and perpendicular to both the phases of the lens. ठीक है? Okay. Now here the same thing. Here this one is the principal axis which is passing through the optical center और लेंस के दोनों फेजेस के कैसे बच्चे परपेंडिकुलर. Okay. So, as in case of a mirror, which one mirror is converging mirror? Concave mirror is a converging mirror because it converges all the rays which are parallel to principal axis. है ना, वो सारी रेस को एक पॉइंट पे क्या करता था? कलेक्ट करता था. इसीलिए मिरर में कौन सा कन्वर्जिंग है? कॉन्केव. कैसे याद करोगे? कन्वर्जिंग से ऐसे याद रखना. देखो मिरर, मिरर कैसे लिखते हो? एम से ऐसे, है ना, पहाड़, केव. तो मिरर में कौन सा कन्वर्जिंग? कॉनकेव। कनकेव कन्वर्जिंग होता है। और लेंस में कौन कन्वर्जिंग? सॉरी, हाँ, लेंस में कॉन्वेक्स। ठीक है, सो मिरर में कौन कन्वर्जिंग होता है बच्चे? कॉनकेव। एंड लेंस में कौन कन्वर्जिंग होते हैं? कॉन्वेक्स। इट मीन्स दैट मिरर में कौन कन्वर्ज कर रहा था रेज को? कॉनकेव मिरर। बट लेंस में कौन कन्वर्ज करेगा? कॉन्वेक्स में। सो ऑल द रेज व्हिच आर पैरेलल टू प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस दे पासेस थ्रू अ पॉइंट। एक पॉइंट से पास होती है, बिकॉज हियर द रिफ्रैक्शन टेक प्लेस, नॉट अ रिफ्लेक्शन टेक प्लेस। है ना, लाइट का रिफ्लेक्शन टेक प्लेस करेगा, दे विल डेविएट फ्रॉम इट्स पाथ, देयर पाथ। सो ऑफ कोर्स a ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it will pass through a point at the principal axis, that is called the focus. So here we all are seeing that all the rays gets converged at a particular point, and that is called principal focus. So convex lens is called converging lens because it collects all the rays which are parallel to principal axis. And wherever we are defining the principal focus of convex lens, that it is a point on the principal axis, okay, at which all the rays converge after of refraction through convex lens. वो सारी रेज जिस पॉइंट पे कलेक्ट होते हैं, कन्वर्ज होते हैं रिफ्रैक्शन के बाद, वो पॉइंट कॉन्वेक्स मिरर, कॉन्वेक्स लेंस का प्रिंसिपल फोकस होता है। And if we are defining the principal focus of concave lens, then what happens? Whenever the ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it will diverge. Because this one lens is diverging lens, it will not converge. Okay. So it appears to diverge from a particular point. एक point से diverge होती हुई appear होती है, that is called the mirror focus. So which one is the focus of the concave lens? Whenever we are defining the principal focus of the concave lens, then it is a point on the principal axis through which all the rays gets diverged after of the refraction through concave lens. उस पॉइंट से जिससे सारी रेज डाइवर्ज होती हुई अपीयर होती हैं आफ्टर ऑफ रिफ्रैक्शन, दैट वन पॉइंट ऑन द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस इज कॉल्ड फोकस. Okay. So it is very clear that the convex lens is a converging lens, but the concave lens is diverging lens. Okay. Okay. In case of a lens, there are two focus, because we know that lens is a area or a region which is bounded by the two spheres. Because here there are two spheres, so there will be two center of curvature, and we can say that there will be two focus. Okay. Whenever in case of a mirror, after focus, what is center of curvature, which is at a twice distance from the pole. ठीक है, लेकिन यहाँ पे क्या होता है बच्चे? 2f होता है in place of a c. Okay. So I think so it is very clear. वहां पे आप क्या लिखते थे? Center of curvature. और यहाँ पे आप क्या करते हो? उसको 2f1, 2f2. Okay. So the first rule of image formation by the concave lens, a ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it will be diverged after of the reflection, or it appears to come from focus. वो ray of light जो principal axis के parallel होती है उसको diverge करना है, because the concave lens is a diverging lens and it appears to come from focus. So it will diverge, okay, through principal focus of the concave lens. So a ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it appears to diverge from focus. Okay. Now the second rule. Now we are discussing about the second rule of the image formation by the concave lens. A ray of light which appears to go toward the focus. ऐसा लग रहा है जो focus की तरफ जा रही है. It will be parallel, just reverse of the first rule. उसमें क्या कर रहे थे बच्चे? वहां से पैरेलल था, then it will be diverged. और यहाँ पे क्या है कि ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो फोकस की तरफ जा रही है, तो it will be diverged. Okay, so this one is a second rule of image formation by concave lens. And the third one rule, a ray of light which is passing through optical center. जैसे वहां पे सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर से पास होने वाली रे अपने पार्ट पे वहां पे रिफ्लेक्ट करती थी, इट विल reflect back along the same path, but here it will refract and it will be undeviated. So a ray of light which is passing through optical center, it will be undeviated and passing through the, okay, it will be undeviated and go along the same path. So a ray of light which is passing through optical center of the lens, it will be undeviated and go along the same path. So we have discussed the three rules of image formation by concave lens, in which two are very important. A ray which is parallel to principal axis, it will diverge and it appears to come from the focus. ठीक है, वो ray of light जो principal axis की क्या होगी बच्चे, parallel होगी, उसको diverge कर देना है आपको and it will appear to come from focus. ये first rule. And the second one rule, a ray of light which is passing through optical center will go along the same path. Okay, it will be undeviated. So these are the rules of image formation by the concave lens. Okay. Now what will happen? We will place the object anywhere in case of a concave lens and we will form the image. जैसे कि मिरर में कौन सा मिरर वर्चुअल इमेज हमेशा फॉर्म करता है, जो मिरर का डाइवर्जिंग मिरर होता है. कौन होता था? कॉन्वेक्स. जिस तरह से कॉन्वेक्स मिरर हमेशा डाइवर्जिंग मिरर था, वो हमेशा वर्चुअल इमेज बनाता था. उसी तरह लेंस में कौन डाइवर्जिंग है? कॉनकेव. तो कॉनकेव भी हमेशा कैसी इमेज फॉर्म करता है? कॉनकेव लेंस हमेशा वर्चुअल इमेज फॉर्म करता है. सो इट ऑलवेज फॉर्म्स वर्चुअल इमेज. ओके, so place the object anywhere, it will form the virtual image. Suppose if we have placed the object at here, anywhere you can place the object. Apply any two rules of image formation. A ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it will appear to diverge and it will come from the, it appears to come from focus. ऐसा लग रहा है कि फोकस से आ रही है, वो क्या होती है बच्चे? डाइवर्ज. सेकेंड रूल हमने क्या बताया था आपको इंपॉर्टेंट? A ray which is passing through optical center will be undeviated. Here the two rays are okay, but actually they are not actually meeting each other, so the image which is formed is virtual and diminished. तो आपने ये कंक्लूड किया कि डाइवर्जिंग मिरर हो चाहे डाइवर्जिंग लेंस हो, दे ऑलवेज फॉर्म्स द वर्चुअल इमेज. ठीक है, और वो वर्चुअल इमेज हमेशा कैसी होती है बच्चे? डिमिनिश्ड. सो डाइवर्जिंग मिरर और डाइवर्जिंग लेंस always form virtual image which is diminished, which is always diminished. उनकी virtual image हमेशा कैसी होती है? छोटी. Okay, so the image which is formed is virtual and erect and it is diminished. Okay. Here I am going to discuss the rules of image formation by convex lens. So a ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it will pass through focus, as I have told earlier also. Because this convex lens is converging lens, because and it collects all the rays of the principal axis. तो obvious सी बात है, वो कहाँ से पास होती है? It passes through focus. Second rule, just opposite of it. A ray of light which is passing through focus, it will be parallel. So a ray of light which is parallel to principal axis passes through focus, refract होती है मतलब उधर तरफ से, and wherever the ray of light which is passing through focus, it will be parallel. Now the third rule of image formation. We will pass through the object through optical center. So ये भी हमने पहले ही डिस्कस किया है कि a ray which is passing through optical center will be undeviated and go along the same path. Okay, it will not deviate from its path. So this is the third rule of image formation by the convex lens. So first rule, a ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it passes through focus. A ray of light which is passing through focus, it will be parallel. And the ray of light which is passing through optical center, it will be undeviated and go along the same path. Now we will place the object at different position and we will form the image. Now suppose we have placed the object at focus, applied two rules of image formation. A ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it will pass through focus. A ray of light which is passing through optical center, it will be undeviated. So here we all are seeing that these two refracted rays are parallel to each other. Okay, so the image which will form will be at infinity and it is real and inverted. Okay, now we will place the object in between F and 2F. So first rule, apply first rule. A ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it passes through focus. A ray of light which is passing through optical center will be undeviated and go along the same path. Here we all are seeing that the image will form. Actually these two refracted rays are meeting each other beyond 2F. So the image which is formed is beyond 2F and it is inverted. So the image which is formed is real and inverted and beyond 2F. Okay. Now same way we will place the object at 2F. So here I have placed the object at 2F. A ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it passes through focus. Okay. And the second rule, a ray of light which is passing through optical center, it will be undeviated. Here we all are seeing that the image will also form at 2 and it is also of the same size. So whenever the object is placed at 2F, जैसे कि वहाँ पे जब हम center of curvature पे place करते थे तो इमेज कहाँ पे फॉर्म होती थी? सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर। सेम यहीं पे यहाँ पे ऐसा है कि जब हम ऑब्जेक्ट को 2F पे प्लेस करते हैं तो इमेज भी कहाँ पे फॉर्म होती है? 2F पे। बट द डिफरेंस इज दैट वी आर प्लेसिंग द ऑब्जेक्ट एट 2F1 वेयर द इमेज इज फॉर्म एज 2F2। नाउ प्लेस द ऑब्जेक्ट बियॉन्ड 2F। ओके, apply any two rule. A ray of light which is parallel to principal axis passes through focus. A ray of light which is passing through optical center will be undeviated. So here we all are seeing that the image will form between F and 2F. So whenever the object is placed beyond 2F, the image will form between F and 2F and it will be real and inverted. है ना, real है और inverted below the principal because it is formed below the principal axis. So of course it is real in nature and inverted. Now place the object in between optical center and focus. A ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, it will pass through focus. A ray of light which is passing through optical center, it will be undeviated. Okay. So here we all are seeing that these two refracted rays are diverging. Whenever we will produce them, they will meet back. So the image which is formed is virtual and but it is magnified. देखो इसका मतलब इसमें हमने क्या वहां पे जब हम whenever we have discussed rules of image formation of the concave mirror, तो हमने देखा था वहां पे concave mirror जब बन रहा था virtual image वो कैसी थी? magnified. concave mirror कैसा था? converging mirror. and here which one mirror is converging which one lens is converging lens? concave lens, and which is also forming the virtual image and it is magnified. It means that the converging lens, when they form the virtual image, that is magnified. But whenever diverging mirror or diverging lens forms the virtual image, that is diminished. दोनों में यही डिफरेंस होता है कि डाइवर्जिंग मिरर और लेंस अगर वर्चुअल इमेज फॉर्म करते हैं तो वो हमेशा छोटी होती है, लेकिन कन्वर्जिंग मिरर और कन्वर्जिंग लेंस अगर फॉर्म करते हैं तो वो हमेशा कैसी होती है, बड़ी. और डाइवर्जिंग तो हमेशा वर्चुअल फॉर्म करता है एंड दैट इज डिमिनिश्ड. बट कन्वर्जिंग सारी तरह की इमेज फॉर्म करता है, रियल भी फॉर्म करता है और वर्चुअल भी फॉर्म करता है. वर्चुअल कब फॉर्म करता है? मिरर में जब पोल और सेंटर के पोल और फोकस के बीच में आप प्लेस करते हो. बट इन केस ऑफ अ लेंस, व्हेनेवर वी आर प्लेसिंग द ऑब्जेक्ट इन बिटवीन द ऑप्टिकल सेंटर एंड फोकस, जैसे वहां पे पोल था वैसे यहाँ पे क्या बच्चे, ऑप्टिकल सेंटर. ओके, सो हमने क्या क्या कंक्लूड किया कि इमेज फॉर्मेशन के लिए मिनिमम हम कितनी रेज लेते हैं, 2 रेज. सो मिनिमम 2 रेज आर रिक्वायर्ड टू फॉर्म एन इमेज. और वो इमेज दैट कैन बी प्रोजेक्ट ऑन द स्क्रीन, दैट इज कॉल्ड रियल इमेज. और रियल इमेज कौन सा मिरर या लेंस बनाता है, कन्वर्जिंग. सो इफ आई एम डिस्कसिंग दैट द इमेज ऑफ द कैंडल इज फॉर्म ओके थ्रू द मिरर, सो विच वन मिरर शुड बी it should be the converging mirror. And which one mirror is converging mirror? Concave. अगर लेंस बनाना है उसकी इमेज तो कौन सा बनाएगा, कॉन्वेक्स. सो whenever the image is projected on the screen, that is always real, and real image is always formed by the converging lens or converging mirror. converging mirror कौन सा होता है, concave mirror. और converging lens कौन सा होता है, convex lens. वर्चुअल इमेज कौन फॉर्म करता है, हमेशा, मतलब वर्चुअल इमेज तो दोनों फॉर्म करते हैं, मतलब कन्वर्जिंग भी करता है, डाइवर्जिंग. लेकिन हमेशा वर्चुअल इमेज कौन फॉर्म करता है, वो होता है डाइवर्जिंग. डाइवर्जिंग मिरर और डाइवर्जिंग लेंस ऑलवेज फॉर्म्स अ वर्चुअल इमेज विच इज ऑलवेज डिमिनिश्ड. ओके, थैंक यू चिल्ड्रन.